This is Melita Crutcher at Best Weight on You, located in Altamont Springs, Florida, at Dr. Pace and Dr. Gilbert's office. We're an ITG authorized weight loss clinic. Now I'm going to show you today what I did with the roast, with another meal you can do with the roast that we prepared in the other video. So here's the roast we cooked in the crock pot with all its beautiful juices. I'm going to put it to the chopping board. I'm going to cut off some of the roast so you can make your hash. And as you get through this, if you don't know what 5 to 8 ounces of meat is, whatever you eat at your nighttime meal, get a little scale at Target for like $5. So you're going to slice off a portion of what you're going to use, and that's going to be the meat portion. Now we're going to go to the rutabaga, which is what's going to take the place of the potato. We're going to be making hash, which is authorized step 1 meal for your ITG program when you're on the weight loss program. This is what a rutabaga looks like. It's going to take the place of a potato. It looks like a potato, but the flavor is a little bit sweeter than a potato, and it is denser, so it's not going to be as soft as the potato when you go to cut it. So you're going to peel it just like you do a potato. Once you've peeled it, you're going to slice into it, and you're going to make potato chunks, just like this. So since you don't have, you can make the chunks a little bit smaller so it won't take as long to cook. So from these little chunks, we're going to get our cup of the rutabaga. See, it's in little hash chunks. We're going to get our skillet hot, and what I do, so I don't have too much of the pan, I just coat it a little bit. This is a non-stick skillet, but things do stick anyway. I sprinkle a little bit of my grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil instead of olive oil because olive oil, when it's heated to a higher temperature, it turns into a saturated fat. That's why you want to use grapeseed oil. I put the rutabagas in there. You hear it sizzling? That's really a good thing. You want the skillet to be nice and hot because you want to get a good browning on the potatoes. I put it, I have electric stoves up here on my floor, number 4. Again, emerald seasoning. This makes the hash really taste nicely. Even though we did it in the roast, we're going to do just a little bit of the emeralds in the hash. We're going to kick it up a notch, as Emerald says, and bam! There we go. Now we're going to let this brown. It takes about 5 to 6 minutes to get a good brown on it. Once we have the browning, I'm not going to make you sit through 5 or 6 minutes of browning. We're going to take some of our broth that we had from the roast, and we're going to put it over on the hash. I also, some people don't like the way it's looking kind of dark. I'll take a little bit extra low sodium beef broth and I'll put it in with that. We just want enough so it gets covered a little bit and it's going to absorb all the flavors, because a rutabaga will absorb flavors just like a potato. Once we've got that simmering, we're going to add our hash, the meat, and from here it's going to cook about 15 minutes. Then you have your dinner. The hash is going to look like this. That's a 1 serving. You can add more meat. This is probably about 3 ounces of meat, so you can add more. I want add a little nuss to it. Now, this is 1 cup of your vegetables. And now we're going to do a little bit of a salad. I do romaine. Chop it up. I get my romaine in bulk at Costco. I'm going to put it right in here. This is measured out spinach, little peppers, and some cucumbers. What a nice salad to go along with our hash dinner. You just flavor it with salt, pepper, olive oil, any of these spices you want, Italian spice, or I wouldn't kick it up a notch. Just keep the hash as a kick it up a notch. Thank you so much. This is step 1, your hash dinner as your second meal from the roast you cooked the night before. Thank you so much. Please check us out on Facebook and our website, both Best Weight on You and bestweightonyou.com. Thank you so much.